I should have eaten again. Fuck. It's okay. Just put the dolphins back on. And everything's gonna be okay. Oh. Whoa. I should eat the muesli. I'm gonna eat the muesli. I got all fucking day. I don't know what I've been rushing for. Why am I always rushing? There's no more. No more. I'm gonna go at such a flow state pace that it might actually bother people who aren't in it. Because they're gonna think I either have autism or I'm just slow. But I'm working on God's pace, not human worldly desire pace. Oh, that's worded well, Trev. And it's like, I'm not even really hungry, but this is a part of bodybuilding. And I chose this life, and like, they want to give you a label toward everything that helps you grow and become the best version of yourself. Masculinity is not toxicity. Masculinity is necessary. So I'm done with these fucking gluttony thoughts. I'm done with this fucking Fugazi, programmed, manipulated, conditioned nonsense. Work at my rhythm now, God's rhythm. Thank you. I think it's a hood day. Should I add stuff to this? Yeah. Put things in here, bro. What am I gonna put? I'm gonna put some nuts. even put some of this. We got a little bit of beta-alanine. Some more pumpkin seeds. Some creatine. This is regular creatine. The HMB's coming. A little Ceylon cinnamon. I'm not fucking around. I wish I had protein, but that's coming. What else we got in here? Moringa, it's not gonna work. Raisins though, throw some raisins. Look at this, I got a trilogy flax chia hemp. That's going in too. My mom gave me these packs of natural raisins. So that's going in. Added one the other day with those. It was really good. Y'all are gonna watch me fucking eat. And you're either gonna enjoy it and be inspired, or you're gonna leave. Nobody's gonna say any Fugazi nonsense anymore. And if you do, there's no chances. This is real. I hope you can hear me. My mic's good. Yeah, okay, my mic's good. No chances anymore. I used to say this thing like, I like to give people chances. No. No chances. You come at me with the wrong fucking energy, the wrong words, the wrong frequency, you lose the privilege of being in my life ever again. Ever again. That is how it is now. Unapologetically. That's where you get. You realize that energy is contagious and that iron sharpens iron, yes. Get with your lions. But guess what? Rust spreads quicker. Get away from the hyenas. Get away. God says get away. Honestly, I'm just gonna put some honey in it. Yeah, let's do it. I'll make it even better. Natural sweetener. You don't really need it, but I'm doing it anyway because honey actually has lots of healthy benefits. I think some people maybe look at it just as another sugar, but I don't see foods just as proteins, fats, and sugars. Like they have so many medicinal healing properties also. Not side effects that are detrimental like pills. Food is medicine. Homeopathic care. Ancient remedies revived. Food is medicine. And fuel. tastes good. It's definitely not a necessity. It's out of growth. Because I didn't have to eat, but I knew I had to. So it was necessary in order to fuel this session properly while still promoting growth. I could hit this session fasted. I did have eggs earlier, but I could hit this session fasted, burn fat, and get ready to get on stage, and it would have its benefits. But we're in a bulking phase, so in a sense it is a necessity to me, not a necessity out of surviving or hunger. But for some people, visions and dreams and goals are necessities, and that's what it is to me. So yes, I hit the live session. I was like, had an epiphany. You go through these like spirals of thoughts sometimes, thinking that it's gluttony to eat too much. Why'd you choose this music? Because I love dolphins, and it's relaxing, and it causes stillness of mind, tranquility, and inner peace, clarity. What was I saying? The manipulated modern day Bible that is all a series of men's perspectives and consciousness can detour people away from becoming the best versions of themselves over fear-mongering. The fear of gluttony, because you're eating when you're not necessarily super hungry, but you're not eating out of nefarious, malicious intent. You're not eating out of evil. You're doing it for a higher purpose, for growth, for legacy, to inspire. So, from my life experience, I know of God, but I also know, I read the Bible cover to cover, that religion is fucking man-made. Religion is not real. Religion is built to control people and create obedience, and it's necessary, honestly. I mean, unless we create a whole new world, we could. It would just take a long time. Absolutely. Some people do it as an addiction. That's what causes obesity. Let me reiterate the question so anybody who coming back into the stream to watch it knows what we're talking about. Matt on YouTube says, do you think some people eat out of boredom? Question mark. Habit? Question mark. Absolutely. I've done it. And you usually turn to not healthy meals. This isn't out of boredom or habit. This is a strategic pump up carb meal prior to a intense training session with added flax, hemp, chia seeds for digestion, carbs from the oats, healthy fats from the milk, whole milk, the nuts, healthy sugar from the honey, anti-inflammatory benefits, more protein from the pumpkin seeds. Like everything in here, as well as the collagen, has a specific purpose, has a meaning. But once you start eating out of habit, and it's temptations, it's you're replacing some sort of inner pain, tension, or past trauma, because we go through these spirals of grief and negative thought patterns from your past. If you've had tragedies, traumas, injuries, loss of loved ones, whatever it may be, It's hard to let these things go mentally. You can't hold on to grief, though. You can cry, let it all out, feel it, but you can't live there. Matt says, yes, using food to replace other things. Yeah, I mean, everyone's really an addict. They may not admit it, but we all become addicted to certain habits and rituals. We become addicted to either detrimental, you don't have to call it addiction, because there's a certain way that addicts act. They need it. It's not out of it's out of a different headspace. It's like a craving rather than a choice, a decisive choice. That's beautifully stated. So he also says, as some people do with other drugs like alcohol. Yes. Yeah, so it's key to form healthy habits and rituals. And if you want to call them addictions, you can. Because maybe you were addicted to some other things you shouldn't have been addicted to. So look at it that way for a while until it's not an addiction. If people can crave training, they get addicted to the pain, literally. Like, they need it. I speak from experience. But now I'm training from a different place. I'm eating my meals from a different place. I'm sleeping better. I'm thinking clearer. My head's not spinning. My thoughts aren't racing. Clarity of mind. Gratitude. These are the things that will make you awake again and conscious. Amen. Matt says, yes, loneliness, self-hatred. Ready? I'm a book of quotes. You can't be lonely if you like the person you're alone with. Yes, you can be lonesome, but embrace it. You have to change your perspective. You're not lonely if you like yourself and have goals and visions and positive daily habits and rituals and loved ones and family and things you can be thankful and grateful for. Lonesome is good. Solitude, isolation is a gift. You only can find God and what your soul really needs. Your soul's destiny while you're here, in the quietness, in the stillness, out in the woods, when you're alone. Matt says, you were addicted to the pain from training. You're speaking for me, but I'll finish. Because the pain represented something, confirmed something, signaled something. I could tell you exactly why I was in depth, but I'm done talking about the past. Reminiscing, unless it's to change others' lives, I guess. Sometimes your story does need to be told, but there's a certain amount of times you can't just keep telling and talking about your mistakes and stuff in the past. Because every time you bring it back up, your subconscious mind remembers it all. And yeah, you can use it as fuel, but it's not always good to keep talking or thinking about the past or even the future. It's true. I'm not just quoting speeches I've heard and shit. I'm speaking from my heart right now. Living in the present moment is the gift. That's why it's called the present. It's a gift. And when you can completely be in the moment, aware, conscious, you listen to understand. You don't listen to reply from your own shallow, egotistical, one-sided, fixed mindset perspectives. It's not your way or the highway. This world is complicated. And success is what you make it. True. Yeah. I write a lot and read a lot. I just finished another novel last night that I've been reading called Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. I highly, highly recommend it and suggest it. I posted a quote this morning online. My own quote. Stems from probably a million other things I heard, but I put together in my own words in my own moment. I can't even think of it. Hold on, I got it. Desire without discipline can be a means to destruction. Desire with discipline builds legacies. Tucker Fitness. Listen, you can find a problem in anything that you choose to try to find a problem in. That's so deep, but it's true, because I do the same thing. But the fact of the matter is, the Stoics were very, very wise in what they sought after. When you have contradicting beliefs or are living a life that's not completely derived toward what they were focused upon, of course you're not going to resonate completely on the same frequency or even have the capability to understand what certain men are preaching or writing about. But I got multiple Greek philosophy books sitting on my bed right now. I just got back from Greece. I visited and had a guided private tour of Acropolis, of the Parthenon, of the Acropolis Museum. I've seen, read, and witnessed all these things in person. And you learn things. You learn things that you can't read in a book. You can't have a teacher, a parent, a friend, anybody teach you. I don't have all the answers, nor do I ever claim or will I ever claim to know it all, but I do know that I know a lot. And I do know this. Almost everything is man-made, possession-wise, on our planet. All of it, not almost. Even words. This is where it gets deep and people start to get confused, but it's real. How do you know, Travis? Because I know. I don't need to fucking explain this. It's real, and for the people who understand, they know I'm speaking from my heart and soul. Words were made up to communicate, but how did humans communicate before? Just like a ton of animals, through frequency, through gesticulations. That's what sign language is for people who cannot verbally communicate or hear. And more importantly, I do believe in telepathy. I still do. Even if it's not actually hearing or reading minds, you can read people's thoughts through their micro expressions upon their face, through their body posture, through their gesticulations, and through their tonality of voice. When somebody becomes hypervigilant and self-aware and conscious and awakened enough, they can read people's minds just by being around them. And I think it goes deeper than that in the past, and I think gifts were suppressed. Damn. Matt says, why do you think Stoicism has become so popular in social media and amongst millennials and Gen Z in the recent years? And do you think that it appeals particularly to a specific demographic? Yes. I think it appeals. Pause. I do think it appeals most to the hustler demographic. The having to rush, the having to have it all. To be showy, flashy, have the Lamborghini, big house, trophy wife. And it's not completely necessary. It's the truth, and I'm not even shitting on myself or others. I don't have a Lambo. I did things my way. I did things differently, but I had a vision. And when you have a vision to open a fucking gym someday, you can't do it without a ton of steel, literally, and more than a ton. A ton is only 2,000 pounds. I got more than that down here already. But you need to have thousands and 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 thousands of dollars. You gotta have passion. You gotta have the will to give up and not constantly be persuaded by other people's perspectives that may be right. But there is no right and wrong. That's what it's about. It's what you make it. Life is what you make it. And there's always going to be people that benefit. There's always going to be people that resonate on your frequency and understand why you do the things you do. And they're not for selfish reasons. It's because you see the bigger picture. You see that men are supposed to be masculine. You see the indoctrination of children. And both parents having to go to work. Having to. So they can both be taxed. So they both can't stay home and raise their children and cook homemade meals together with their children and teach children how to build, how to fucking grow gardens, farms, have your own organic fresh vegetables and fruits without having the worry of potentially it being sprayed with pesticides and chemicals. There's a double standard and a person who judges every single lifestyle out there. No matter what you do, people will find a way to judge you. So you might as well do not only what makes you happy. It's not all about happy times and smiles, but you must do what your soul burns and yearns for. Burns and yearns for. And if you don't know what that is, figure it the fuck out. Because it's been quieted. It's been purposefully silenced and distinguished inside you through memorization, through obedience, through control and conditioning. Single file. Raise your hand when you need to go shit. No thinking for yourself. No real individualism. Even in some families, you must do things this way. This is the religion that you were born into. You must abide by our rules. No, you cannot think for yourself. Demon, you're going to hell. You're going to hell. What will that fucking do to a person? What will that do to a person's soul? They don't have one anymore. They're fucking a zombie. A conditioned, programmed zombie of a bunch of other people bombarding them of what they should do, how they should think, what they should wear, what God or gods to believe in, what journey to proceed upon. It's your one life. Listen to your intuition. I can't help but get worked up when I preach upon shit like that, because that's my life. It's real shit. You can't fake passion. That says the thing that you just said about reading people's thoughts through the visual expressions of people. This is exactly what I believe. No, that's real. It's not a belief. That's facts. There's belief. A belief is maybe my perspective, and then there is facts. Police do it. People who were raised in certain conditions develop it naturally. It's a certain form, a word called hypervigilance. And it is the mastery of studying human microexpressions, gesticulations, body posture, and tonality of voice. I can't put it into words, but all I have to do is look at people, and in seconds, I know what they're thinking. You have it. Do you think most people are this way but don't really think about it? Not at all. Most people are not this way because of society today. It's only developed in uncomfortable situations. When you're living in survival mode for so long. When you live in that fight or flight response, and it's not healthy. A lot of the times it's not healthy the way it's developed. It can be studied and mastered, but for some people who develop it out of real case scenarios, it's developed if you were to be living in the woods. It's like a deer's senses to be able to instantly dodge because he senses a fucking flick of a branch before the hunter fires the trigger. I've seen some deer completely bend their backs and avoid a fucking arrow or bullet. Our senses go beyond the 5. Look it up, because I can't name the other 3 perfectly. Other than intuition is a sense. It's not some fugazi shit. Look it up, it's a real sense. And then we forget that we're fucking just like animals who can flock and fly in certain patterns. A shark can smell blood a mile away in the water. Dolphins or whatever other fucking animal can communicate with telepathy and electric signals and frequency. And then we want to think that we can't change life with our frequency and energy when we have Wi-Fi and microwaves. It's just people being ignorant and naive. It's people forgetting their power. It's not ignorance and naivety. It's actually psychological warfare. in modern day society implemented upon you. And it comes back to, oh, this guy, conspiracy theory, he's just crazy. I'm not. I wish I didn't know everything I fucking know some days, because it makes me go off like this before finishing my fucking crucial meal and getting my training session in. When you know so much, it's like people are automatically going to think you're crazy, mad. There's something wrong with you, because you can't just live the same way as everyone else, because you see things as they are. You see through the consumerism, through the propaganda, through the lies. It's all lies. You've been lied to since you were a kid about Santa Claus, the Tooth Fairy, the government, anything. You have to get a job. You do not have to get a job. That was implemented like within a century ago. I think one of the worst phrases I hate, it's a trigger. I don't share my triggers, but I've worked on myself so much that I'll share this one, is get a real job. Just process it. I want to give it away because I want someone to try to use it against me, because I'm going to laugh in their fucking face and ask them what their boss thinks about their work ethic. And then I'll have you ask my coaches and trainers all around the fucking US what they think about mine. My posing coaches that I've driven hours away. Get a real job is saying it's time to lose your imagination. It's time to completely sell your soul and give up on your visionary, creative, natural, God-given manifestation abilities. It's time for you to work to bring somebody else's vision into fruition. That's what they're saying to you. It's time for you to sell your fucking time on this planet to help somebody else's vision prosper. I get looked down upon for stating the actual fact upon the whole matter. That is how it is. It is how it is. That's not a perspective. That is how it is. Now, if you like your job, it comes back to that. Okay, I worked 10 to 15 plus jobs before I got out, and I'm still not fucking fully out of the matrix. But I don't sell my time to somebody else. I do it all in my own flow state, on my own schedules, my own rules and regulations. I shit when I need to shit. I eat when I need to eat, and sometimes not even when I'm hungry, because I'm a bodybuilder. You do get to make the rules, and that's what they want you to forget. That you are the source. You are creation. You have manifestation, visionary capabilities that are remarkable, absolutely miraculous. You are a miracle. The chances of you being alive are 1 in the trillions. You were that one sperm that penetrated the egg. You were the fastest swimmer. You wanted life. You had a purpose for life on Earth. So fuck nihilism. That's what I was needed to say today. I just heard a post, and I'm not gonna state the name, but I did call him. I called him out because I've just felt it. Every time I go nihilistic, it fucks me up. Maybe it's because I'm different. Maybe you all need to be nihilistic. Your life has no meaning. Be real humble.
See how far that fucking gets you. Extreme confidence cannot be faked. And people resonate with this high frequency more than a timid, shy, insecure, low vibrational state. A man who has conquered all trials and tribulations. A man who has came back from hell on earth. Multiple injuries. Not being able to stand or walk. Drug addictions. This is how you learn. This is real passion. This is experience. This isn't reciting out of a book or a doctrine. God, amen.
Wow. Now says you have a magnificent voice. Thanks, mate. As I think about it, when I read comments on different YouTube videos, I can tell how clueless most people are. I don't know everything. I wouldn't call them clueless. I would say they're in their own journey, on their own path, and fixated on their own goals. It doesn't mean people are clueless if they aren't broad-minded or talking about spirituality or things that are really in-depth in this world. It just means they made the commitment, because I can even sound trivial at times when I go full bodybuilding mode. Like right now, you see me at this state. But when I tap in to my growth mindset, I'm going to be on a completely different frequency. When I need to heal, I'm going to be on a completely different frequency. It's not all about staying in this one persona, on this one steady high vibrational state all day long. From my life experience, I speak from. When you're out in the woods, you want to be calm, you want to be tranquil, you need inner peace. When you are really seeking healing and clarity of mind and trying to find enlightenment, you need to get out of an alpha state and get in what's called a theta state. And that is more stillness of mind, even relaxation. I'm going to be doing some more yoga tonight and cupping. I don't know what you were referring to. I just started talking. I'm just gonna be real. There's so many things I hold back, but I think being real is the only way to really make a difference in people's lives. What are you willing to sacrifice? Remember what a real sacrifice is. It's not about killing a fucking pig and getting in a circle with salt and flames and chants or whatever. Sacrifices are giving up certain temporary pleasures, time with people, events, weddings, parties, or fun times and games for meaningful, devoted, focused goals and hard work. More discomfort and even pain. And that's not just for bodybuilding. That's with anything else. You're trying to start a business. It's not going to be easy. It's discomfortable in your mind to be able to sit there and focus and type and create and be. People choose to become consumers more because it's easier. And that is the truth. I'm not saying it's okay with all the propaganda and mass influencing, but you can choose to not participate And that's what I've done. You can choose not to watch the sports games. You can choose not to gamble. You can choose not to buy the shitty food, to not even have it in your house. You can choose which friends you allow to be around you. You can choose your spouse. Oh man, you better choose your wife very, very carefully or stay single the rest of your life, because that's the one thing that will determine your future more than anything. Other than your own mind. Matt says, I typed that when we were talking about reading expressions. I find that most people can't see through pretentious and disingenuous content creators. I agree, but it's always deeper than we may know. It's like, just because you can sense certain things and read that somebody's off doesn't mean that they're like off as a human being. Doesn't mean that this malicious, evil person. It could just mean that they're hiding some sort of pain for that day, something somebody said, something that they're mad at themselves for giving up on, or cheating on a meal, or fucking losing a loved one, God forbid. Like, we don't know 100%, but you can tell when people are doing things for the wrong reasons. You can tell when it's mainly just for attention, validation, or strictly for profits. Yeah, we all got to chase a bag in this capitalistic world we were put into. But you got to find a way to love what you do and not do it all for the money. Because if it's all about the money, you lose your soul. You do. It's hard. If you're just chasing an imaginary piece of paper, a currency that is made up, trillions in debt, they're printing this shit, and you lose your mind over it and you chase it your whole life, it's not meant to be like that, but we need it. So instead of wasting your whole life away trying to change a system that you probably won't be able to change unless we all come together and revolt and make a difference. I'm not suggesting war. Civil disobedience. I've been compared to Gandhi my whole life. Civil disobedience will make a difference. It will change. It will change things for the better. And it's not an act of rebellion. It's an act of sovereignty, standing up for what's right, standing up for God, standing up for human beings, standing up for our planet. I'm not going to talk about that. I'll say this. If people aren't harming others, if they're not
out for nefarious, malicious intent, leave them the fuck alone and mind your own business. Spoken like Joey Swole right there. Mind your own business. That's how I feel about it. As a heterosexual male who's very comfortable in his sexuality and very open with the body he's sculpted, I've never judged harshly upon people. This world can try to change your brain and manipulate your thoughts and truest intentions and moral beliefs. But if you do not allow yourself to be manipulated, programmed, tamed, they will reside with you, your deepest morals, and you should keep them for life. That is integrity. Amen. Two more bites. "100%. Loyalty means more to me than anything in this world." Well, that's a bold statement. In a relationship, that's what I meant to say. God means more than anything. But yes, I am monogamous. I believe in monogamy, and infidelity is adultery, if you want to call it that. Why do I speak so passionately and feel upon this subject so much? Because I've felt it. I know why it's so wrong. Cheating on somebody is one of the most evil things you can do. Like, leave. Break up with them, then go be a whore. But going and being sneaky, slithering, changing names, numbers, and being able to sleep in the same bed afterward, after fucking somebody else or something, it's grimy. It's wrong in so many levels, spiritually, emotionally, psychologically, mentally, physically. It will destroy you. Both parties. I guess it's different if if it's a polyamorous couple. They don't mind sharing. They don't hold the same beliefs. But in a relationship where both parties believe in monogamy, monotheistic, or one God, it's evil.
It's actually evil. It destroys things inside a person that nothing can fix other than long periods of time. Yeah. Oh wait, I put this here for a reason. Let's do what we were gonna do. You're welcome. And yes, some scars are permanent. And they may not be visible, but they're permanent. Here we go. 40-pound weighted vest, 10-pound ankle weights. You're welcome, bro. Thanks for tuning in and chatting. I don't think I yelled once, too, which is good. I have a tendency to kind of yell when I preach. And today, this music helped me stay in my rational mind to communicate best, my best. I don't think that intense preaching resonates with everybody. Sometimes need to be spoken out of calmness and empathy rather than your rage and apathy. Wow. Holy shit. That was deep. I just know there's those souls out there that need to be fucking yelled at. So when I preach from my pain, it's for them. Just know that. I'm gonna fucking do Bulgarians, and I'm not gonna like them today, but I'm gonna do them. I don't think I've ever liked them, to be honest. All Bulgarian people, I'm sure, are great, but this squat variation, it sucks, but it does good things. It produces what we're looking for, so. Good in the suck. Hold up. There we go. Maybe blue. No, blue won't work. Yeah, well. Resistance today. Oh my God. Yes. Oh no. How the fuck did that happen? Nice and slow, Trev. Do a beltless again. Oh, shit. Add this quick. 55 plus 70 plus 65 plus 65 plus 100 plus 60. It's 415 pounds. What the fuck? At least from the middle to the top of the contraction it is. Oh my god. Come on, Trav. Your moment. My time. No ops. My time. No ops. Oh, fucking. Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Ooh. $4.15. Ooh. Coconut water. Head is already like mad at me for not staying hydrated. Oh, here we go. Oh, yes. Whole revitalization. All right, go into something else. You've done like 4 sets of those. What the fuck? Dumbbell. We'll do kettlebell Romanians to start because we got the 55, 50 right here. And then we'll do maybe some dumbbells. Let's get the platform so we can get a little bit of a stretch here. Gold's Gym platform, my sister got me this. This will allow me to really stretch out the hamstrings with an extra 3 or 4 inches. Just gotta make sure you stand kind of toward the edge here. Oh, yes. Whoa, isolateral fucking Romanians hit different. Misalignment training is underutilized, actually. I haven't done it enough because I was so focused on alignment that I forgot that finding real alignment, this is gonna sound crazy, but finding real alignment can be found in training with misalignment. Practicing balance and shifting weights, unilateral, isolateral movements. It forces that right side of my posterior chain to overemphasize and prioritize the heavy load. And then once I switch to the other side, vice versa, that side's gonna adapt and overcome and conquer. Oh my god, my glutes. Whoa. Whoa. Glutes and hammies are firing. Oh my god. Regroup, Jab. Whoa.
What's up, y'all? So I'm ready to come to your boy. Gay as fuck. Okay. Dude turned around, said some shit. I mean, you got service, man. Okay? Talk to him, talk to him, back to him.
I can't listen to that shit. I'm sorry. Nope. Not. What did it end on Facebook? Said workout looks good, man. Facebook. No, we're still live here. Sometimes it ends though early on Facebook. I'm gonna take a second, regroup, and get back into it. I actually got a piss. Quick bathroom break, chat. Oh, fuck. Yes. Whoa. It's kind of digging into my foot here. It's gotta go. Whoa. Yes, there you are. I'm ordering from Bold. Healthy Food Company. Oh, that was dank last time. Today, no, I'll probably end up cooking for myself. I mean, I could always freeze a couple of those ribeyes. Yeah, I'm gonna still order it. I'm out of Flex Pro meals until the 1st. So, we have, I don't know what day it is actually. 8th, 28th, 9th, 31. 4 or 5 days to cook for ourselves again. I ate those Flex Pro meals faster than most humans. They gave you 21 for 7 days, 3 meals a day. I probably ate at least 6 to 7 each fucking day. Like 400 or 500 calories. I got up to 205 something. And I'm still shredded. So we've been packing on the muscle. I think I get like 25 off on Instacart through a restaurant right now, so we'll use that to order a chicken bowl, acai, maybe a protein smoothie with it. Definitely gonna eat something here in the meantime. Yep, we're calling it. We got to pack in the calories today. It's been 3 hours. I was moving, getting shit done, repping today. I'm not even gonna take off the pump covers and flex. I don't fucking need to. I'm swollen as shit. I'm hungry. I've been packing in the meals, sleeping again, stretching, doing everything that I can. And my stack from Transparent Labs arrives in a couple days. And Flex Pro Meals arrives on the 1st. So with those combined, with my Instacart orders and training, I'm gonna be growing a lot in January. I know it. I see it. And I'm gonna do everything in my power to make it happen. I'm commanding it to happen. I'm not giving it any other fucking choice other than to happen. I'm not even quoting CT. I just understand now. I'm not asking the universe. Sometimes the universe says God is universe. God doesn't want you to beg and always pray. He wants you to use your fucking 2 feet and walk by faith. Put in the sets, put in the reps, eat your meals, even if you have to force feed. Do the stretches, get your sleep. God bless everybody. Thank you for tuning in today. Thank you to all new followers, subscribers, continuous and new. I love you all. Stay conscious. Namaste.